Hi guys, it's Claire here from Afterdark TV. I'm absolutely frozen on South William Street. I'm outside the Lost Society to see what DJ Capola is doing for Rococo. I'm sat here with Eileen Denham, who probably has the best seat on one of the coolest streets in Dublin at the moment, in what I can only describe as the most luxurious house party I think I've ever felt like I've been in. Tell us more about the Lost Society.
Well, it's about 6 months in the kind of working now. Originally this whole building, it's an 18th century manor house, was Lord and Lady Paris Court. All of the original brickwork was brought from Wicklow. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. So what we've done is we've transformed all of the Georgian rooms upstairs and kind of back to their original glory, but just with a modern twist. So as you say, exactly like having the ultimate house party every Friday and Saturday night.
We have DJ Capola in the corner. We have the most gorgeous interior and design and all that kind of aspect to it. But now we've come downstairs to the basement and we're sat in our own little snug. There's so many different vibes that are going on in here.
Yeah, basically the space is split into 4 areas. So we have the 2 Georgian rooms, there's the mezzanine area, which is a very kind of cool area, and that's really booked out for a lot of private events and private parties. Holds about 50-60 people. There are a lounge area as you walk in downstairs, and then the basement down here, which is basically going to play host to a ton of DJs, everything from Head Candy this New Year's Eve right through to Retox. We've all the biggest DJs playing down here, but playing very intimate gigs. The unit downstairs only holds about 150 people to 200 people, so we're going to have the biggest DJs doing basically headline stops to a very intimate audience. And the same upstairs in the Georgian rooms, the best DJs but a really intimate audience, which is just like a house party essentially.
There's nowhere else really in Dublin that's doing something quite like that.
Not really, no. We've kind of, I suppose, cornered a little bit of a unique market, and what we've tried to do as well is give people a quality service with a good price attached to it as well, so people don't feel they're getting ripped off. We're giving them as much as they get in any of the other units, but it's a tiny bit more luxurious around here, but it's not costing people extra money at all. Service is absolutely priority here as well. Customer service is the most important thing. The minute you walk in the door, you're greeted, and hopefully you're not waiting too long for a drink, and there's been a huge amount of training and thought gone into that, very similar to units in London and New York as well that we've looked at.
It definitely has a very international vibe, and you've been in the industry for 15 years, as you were explaining to me earlier.
Yeah.
Have you seen kind of a repeat on sort of this area and this building particularly being brought back to its kind of natural ways, as you were saying, kind of really being vamped up as to how it should be?
I think so. I think the kind of theming places that was kind of going on in the boom times, it's just become quite kind of cheap really, you know, and getting back to our original heritage and our culture and our arts and our roots, and being kind of proud of the building that we're sitting in and trying to restore it to its natural glory and enjoy it as it is where it should be at, without trying to do too many kind of too cool for school things with the unit. It's beautiful as it is.
It's a Friday evening, and obviously we're in a very festive period anyway, but it's quite early on a Friday. We're on South William Street. Is there kind of a real after work crowd that continues on to the start of your weekends? Is that something that the Lost Society is going to be providing?
Absolutely. I mean, your South William Street at the moment is kind of a hub too. It's kind of an arty hub, and then it has a very kind of style conscious hub as well. So we've got 3 model agencies based in South William Street. You've got a ton of kind of really kind of amazing hairdressing salons and training schools. You've got the music academies around here, so kind of
boutiques that are located as well.
Absolutely. It's just a very cool part of Dublin. Like, you know, if you're originally going to Dublin, you think of Grafton Street, you think of Dawson Street, but really now it's South William Street is where everything is happening, and in Dublin. So we're getting a really diverse and cool crowd in. Midweek then we're catering for an older crowd. We're working with the National Concert Hall in January. We're doing current affairs speeches with different journalists during the week. We're doing social networking nights. So the place just lends itself as a very kind of versatile venue for a very crossover demographic crowd. But it's a fantastic space to do anything you like in. But Friday and Saturday it really comes alive.
For somewhere that is so fresh and so new, it sounds like you have such a hectic schedule. Tell me a little about what you have planned for Christmas.
For Christmas we're open late almost every night. At the moment we're booked out pretty much until until Christmas comes. Arnott's are doing their spring summer fashion show here. We'd Expose in here last week. Sunday World did the shoot of their cover in the Georgian Rooms. So the place is kind of being used as a little bit of a kind of positive thing of a new company opening in Dublin. It's a quality offering. It's a bit of excitement.
Yeah.
You know, we're all going through a bit of a tough time at the moment, but we still need to party. We still need to get out, and we still need to live and breathe. So it's been kind of taken by the press as a very positive addition to the social kind of scene at the moment. So people have picked up on that. So we're pretty busy up to Christmas, and then come January we've got just a ton of nights like the concert hall, the social networking, all that type of thing. And Headcounty New Year's Eve is just going to be an absolutely massive night.
It's going to be huge. And tell us a little about having Rococo being hosted in the Lost Society.
Rococo is brilliant. Ivano I've worked with for a long time. He's a brilliant,
showing his age now. We better not say
oh God, no, not that long. Not that long for Ivano. No, I've worked with him recently, in recent years, but you know, Ivano represents kind of where the scene is at the moment. You know, all of his friends and the people who follow him are the people that are socialising at the moment. He attracts a great crowd. He's a very positive guy and just plays an excellent set, gets people happy, and you walk into the unit, you escape from whatever else is going on in your life, you listen to Ivano's set, and you just end up staying here and having a brilliant night.
Ivano will give her 50 quid later, don't worry. Listen, Eileen, thank you so much for speaking to us. I'm going to go and explore the rest of the club, and we'll see you guys later on.